My name is Pieter, Pieter van Zegel, and I live in Antwerp, Belgium, and I launched a fashion label. I got an education as a theater costume designer, but after all these years, I find myself making fashion and I'm loving it. So a few months ago, I invented this name, God forbid fashion, and now our first collection is almost finished. We had a photo shoot 2 days ago. I just saw the pictures this morning. They're amazing. I love them. And so yeah, here we are. It all started, my fashion adventure, it all started like 2 years ago when I was making a t-shirt for myself. And I have an example right here. It was with a bleach. I used black fabric and I bleached it out, but I did it in a symmetrical way, which I found quite special. And so did the people around me. And I put a little picture on Facebook, got enormous reactions, and one t-shirt became 20 t-shirts. And I got an expo in a gallery, and I sold 12 pieces that evening. So it was really a signal to me, like, okay, keep on doing this. I couldn't just leave it with one experiment. I had to make it into a fashion label. Okay, God forbid. Maybe it's quite complicated to explain because it's got several layers. At first, of course, the obvious is maybe the biblical way. God forbid fashion. Did God forbid fashion? Not really. He did forbid Eve to eat from the tree of wisdom, and after that, Adam and Eve went to wear fashion. Which I find it really funny in a way, but God never literally forbid fashion, so it's absurd, and that is maybe the essence of the label. It's a bit about, it's absurd. I like to do absurd things, and I find inspiration in the absurdity of life. And this is how it could become political. My whole explanation. For example, the guns. On the t-shirts, we see guns on TV every day, and we just accept that. But when those pants were finished, I had the pants there somewhere with the guns print. I went out on the street with them, and after 200 meters, somebody got offended and had to talk to me about it. Like, hey, that's really aggressive. And I was like, it's not aggressive. These are pants. And if this offends you, why aren't you offended tonight sitting in front of your TV? And maybe that's a bit the point I want to bring. All these things that are not very right in the world, I want to rub it in, actually, because nothing seems to happen, nothing seems to move, and I'm quite sick of it. So we have this new law here in Belgium. There's also one in France. It states that you cannot cover your face when you're going out in the street. Of course, this law is made to target a certain kind of people, but that doesn't mean that law doesn't apply on me, and I'm really offended by it. If I want to cover my face, I will cover my face, and that's it's my personal freedom, and I'm here to defend it, and that's why I started with God forbid fashion, because I want to defend that. So, but for me, this is really a fun piece to go out with, or so. It can make really nice shapes on the dance floor, and it is functional. So you can also put it backwards. But it's kind of a statement piece against this law. yeah, it all started with this black and white print. It looks very punky, but I thought it would be interesting to, like, for every collection, find a new fabric that reacts to the bleach in a different way. And so far it's gone really good. I think I got five varieties right now. It really brings unexpected colors and very rich colors too. So yeah, I like that, and it's also the prints are unique, can't be repeated.